Hey guys, Captain Streamer. It's been a while. Got stuff going on with the army and stuff, so I'm getting ready to be done here. Go down to basic training. My last day was at work. It was August 8th. Sadly, for some reason, they decided not to give their mandatory exit interview. There was a lot that needed to be said, especially after the way they treated somebody who tried to step down from, well, my best friend tried to step down from her lead position, and they didn't care. She tried, you know. And they just ignored it. They wouldn't even, they tried to just pretend like it never, over 3 times it didn't happen. Very irritating. But the universe and karma will punish those involved the way it happened. I mean, I'm so glad to be rid of that place. That place destroyed my mental health. Bad. Such a toxic workplace. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Anyway, there's a lot to go into it. I could be here for hours going into it, but it's okay, I guess. I'm done with them. Like, for real, I am beyond done. I just can't deal with them anymore. I mean, they don't actually punish supervisors, basically, unless a customer gets angry and threatens to leave. No matter what they do, pretty much. I mean, straight up, you can catch a supervisor in a lie. They can make up whatever they want, and I mean, you could, like, literally, like, when a supervisor made a bad decision, you know, went in there, told them that, hey, this supervisor made this decision, told us that it was fine, and quadrupled down on it. And there's all these witnesses stating as much, didn't bother with it, didn't care, just they let my best friend, Hackley, take responsibility for it. They didn't care at all. They didn't do interviews, didn't get witness accounts. They just decided to sweep it and let Hackley take full accountability. It wasn't until basically I threatened to leave and made a formal report about it and threw a temper tantrum. And I mean, like, literally, like, I had to spread rumor after rumor to get them to hear it. To make sure that all the shit just to get them to hear it and listen. Whatever. It was absolutely obnoxious and disgusting. They don't care. They just hide stuff. And they should be held accountable for their behavior. In all honesty. But don't you worry, they won't be. They just hide stuff. They think it's okay. Shame on them. If they're listening to this at all, the people in management, shame on them. They all need to be walked out the front door, like, for real. Absolutely disgusting. And then there's a supervisor who doesn't pay attention to safety policy. I mean, it's just crazy. He gets away with it. It don't matter. You can straight up, they can straight up see him doing it, and they're just gonna ignore it. They don't care. Meanwhile, if somebody else does it, it's fine. But then it's a huge issue because I'm running the low-end hourly employee. But I mean, the place it's got it has the worst turnover rate in my entire county. And this is a big county that I live in. There are great people there that are even good supervisors. But this was frustrating. And they didn't give me an interview either. Like, there was stuff I wanted to say. Especially with not being an employee anymore. The HR there is... like, compared to the old one, yes, I do understand that HR is not at a company to cater or to even protect employees. They're there for the company. They don't really care about employees unless that employee basically has enough to go against them and report them to, like, Labor Board or OSHA or whatever, right? It's crazy. But the current one is a joke compared to the old one. The old one knew when to put her foot down and go, this is unacceptable. Why is this been ignored? This is a problem that you guys have been causing. You need to leave her alone and let her do her job. But she's not here anymore because she retired. She earned, an earned retirement, but frustrating. Anyway, yeah, oh, by the way, this is happened pending. There's something to do. And then to make matters worse, there was a company picnic every year, and it was I think it was like last Saturday. Anyway, there was some ridiculous crap about, apparently I was at the picnic, which I wasn't. I do not want to spend my time there, because there are very few people there that I actually hang out with and trust, so I don't want to be around the rest of them. Especially knowing that there's going to be supervisors there that I do not like and have had to deal with crap from them. And they don't get in trouble for nothing. Doesn't help HR, that HR has a dating history with said supervisor. Not the one that I reported, the other one. He was massively obsessed with her. He was like madly in love with her. And don't you worry, the details were never disclosed to those in the front office. And they never will be. But all I know is that supervisor, he should not be going to her with anything with their dating history. Especially with how madly in love and obsessed with her he was. Now, obviously none of you guys really know where I work, and that's fine, honestly. It's best to put it behind me, but I mean, anyway, so going back to the picnic day or whatever. I had a call from right? Apparently I'd been telling people about some death threat made towards somebody, which isn't true at all. There was no death threats made. Good God, I didn't tell anybody. Nothing like that, of that sort, at all. But the CFO thought it was appropriate on an off day to go into the files when the company was closed and to get my personal cell phone number to call me on his personal cell phone, right? And to have this, I mean, obviously he tried to appeal to my empathy, going on about family members in a nursing home, and then brought up the whole thing. to my surprise, I came back and there was definitely whatever. I heard rumors of you saying that just today. And it's like, bro, what are you talking about? I was respectful. I didn't call him bro, but because I'm a respectful guy, you know, because I was still an employee there too. I was confused, and I read like a small portion of text or whatever. Just whatever the part that he was talking about, that he was claiming was a death threat, which again, I'm doubling, tripling down. There was no death threats made on anybody's life. Anything that was said, any kind of possible threat at all, verbal threat was made in person. My best friend, when she got fired, she was devastated. I mean, they screwed her kid over. They almost crippled him for life. They almost screwed him because there was a guy with tremors. They had that package. Well, the guy, his tremors were really bad because his arms gave out, and that thing, that mini bundle of aluminum, had like a real good elasticity to it, and whacked him right in the shoulder, and basically, more or less, he ended up getting fired. The kid who got hurt, even though they just kind of made it a prolonged firing, made a bunch of crap excuses instead of just taking care of him. More or less, disability, stuff like that. Anyway, so going back to the CFO, he had, after that, you know, he was like, oh, can you send me those texts? And I was just like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever, because I thought I was legally obligated to, just because of my employer here in Michigan. Turns out I didn't have to, but I didn't know that, so what I do, called the friend that it was about, let her know what was going on, what was said, or whatever, by him. And I called my highly intelligent friend and what was going on, more or less. That my wife handled it because I was so angry to the point where I was going to have a panic attack out of pure rage. Like, I ruined my whole weekend. I was looking at it like it was harassment. I mean, like, it was like 4 or 5 times the guy called me, I think, somewhere in there. He texted me a couple times, and then finally, after the last call, I looked at him like, I'm not going to be respectful, I'm not going to be professional, I'm going to need you to handle this for me, because I'm beyond enraged, because I didn't want to say something that I couldn't take back. So she did, she handled it, she brought the 4th and 5th Amendment and all that other stuff. Besides the fact that he now made me feel uncomfortable with the way that he behaved, and I understand why he did it, but of course, you know, we kind of tried to make excuses for him. I didn't really formally report it. I just kind of was talking to my current supervisor, who's an absolute sweetheart, great man, dad, family man, you know, whatever, parent, husband, good man. And he brought it to the attention of the assistant plant supervisor, which I had no intent on really reporting it for anything. I just wanted it to be well known that what he did was unacceptable. There was nothing in the policy that I signed when I first started working there, or any added policy that stated that they were allowed to call me on my day off from their own personal cell phone when the business is closed. It was weird, and it made me uncomfortable, so besides the fact that what they did to my best friend, wrongfully did to my best friend, especially with the fact, yes, was it safety related? Yes, it was. And I'll explain what happened on that one, too, right? So, there's a lockout-tagout program on a panel, which, you know, before you go over there, you have to hit it. You have to hit the button. You gotta lock it out. But the problem is that the metal was so heavy that the rollers couldn't move. And they had been warned up in production about doing that. The company had been warned about the ramifications of that. It's too heavy to even be moved. So what did she do? Well, she didn't lock it out and tag it out because she couldn't. She needed it to be moved because it couldn't sit there. Nobody's supposed to be moving around those rollers when they're moving like that. It's not even really safe for maintenance to be doing that. Honestly, they call them the Italians because fresh from Italy. But she went over to try to get it to work, and of course, that piece of garbage supervisor, one who only treats people who's super, super buddy with, or pretty girl with respect. Seen her, and of course, reported it, and they fired her quickly. But isn't it fun that after he was watched doing crap like that, that he didn't get fired for it? And crap. Straight up, the quality control, the guy who oversees the quality control, just a day before, had done that. He didn't even make sure that it was locked down. He just walked right over the railing. But guess what? Nothing was done about him. But anyway, more or less, they're not going to do anything about the CFO doing that. They're not going to make an actual policy. He's probably not even going to hear about it unless he brings it up himself. I mean, they just like sweeping stuff under the rug, and the worst thing is, all this crap that they're pulling and sweeping, they're trying to get some type of certification, a special one. And they just keep on playing, they keep on screwing over the people that have inside knowledge. That our feelings are hurt, and we're tired of being screwed, and we got tired of being screwed over, so they need to stop. Yeah. Sorry, a little vent session, but... there are things in the work to deal with them. More or less. So. Legal way. Following the law. I'm not doing anything illegal. In case you're listening to this. I don't break the law like that. But anyway, yeah, this happens in any games. You need to kill a little bit of time or whatever, but apart from that, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else going on here with this. It's a very run-of-the-mill game, to be honest. It's not terrible, but it's also not great either. And then, as you can see, all the glitches. Crazy amount of glitches here. I haven't been playing Avatar Fighting Simulator, as you can see. It's been a very mediocre, they haven't fixed anything. They've literally abandoned the game. I mean, I haven't played that game in a while. I don't even know where that is. When was the last time I played that game? Good God. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, there it is. They've abandoned Avatar Fighting Simulator. It's pretty gross. I'm playing this a little bit here and there. Yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot. The exhaustion from just the mental crap from my workplace has been quite exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. This game's cute, you know. Weird. That is very weird. Outstanding. Alright. I get tons of money from this. Ugh, that's a lot. Oh, a rainbow one. That's pretty tight. Okay. Yeah. I made cash pretty fast now. It's a neat little game, you know? Bye. Uh-huh. Nothing there. And there. Down, 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 down. Music's kind of catchy. Not gonna lie. Neat. Okay. Now let's see here. What else do I gotta build? I know there's some stuff I gotta build right over here. It's all very slight-tastic. Anyway, I'm officially free of that place. Thank God. Cannot. I am so happy. I don't ever want to go back if I can help it. That place. We got too many people who are older that are in charge. Like, just the lack of giving a crap, especially if they're friends with the person you're reporting's parents. Like, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do, I mean, besides officially report it, of course. Then you just become the bad guy. Right? Anyway, last day, besides the crap, and the fact that I didn't get an exit interview, I should have had one, should have had to come in today, actually, or on Monday. I'm kind of hoping I get one because then I get to say my piece. I mean, they're not going to do anything about it, more or less. They're just going to sit there and she's going to give me a look. Oh, of course we're going to share this with them. No, they're not. But that's what that's about. Literally, exit interviews are about basically seeing what you have against them. That's what exit interviews are about. They're never going to make a positive change because they don't care about anybody. That's the problem, is they don't give a flying crap about anyone. And it's caused a problem. A very, very, very big problem across this country. Because it doesn't make anyone accountable. They all get to do whatever they want. Yeah. Just sucks that we can't actually hold them accountable and like actually make them feel what they did. It sucks. It sucks a lot. Leave. Let's see. Which other one should I do here? Oh yeah, I was doing Raft Tycoon. I just did that yesterday. Why is it only showing 8%? Okay, just taking a minute. As big of a fan of this game as I thought it was. Okay. Yes, I can, kiddo. Let me finish up this video here. It'll take me about a minute. Okay? What, Cass? Ah, okay, dude. I'll meet you downstairs, okay? I'm gonna end this video. Alright, sorry guys. Anyway, watch this shark. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, sorry. My wife is laying on the couch, kind of chilling on her phone. Good God, can you imagine? Being something, a little plant in the corner being worth $1 billion, that's insane. This is the most high scouting crap I've ever seen. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, this game is very basic. It's okay. It's not great. I mean, it doesn't seem to acquire stuff idly either. So, I mean, just whenever you're there, it's just kind of... Anime Eternal. Oh, wait, no. I need an anime. Oh, wait, I know what that one is. Where's Anime Evolution, dude? Where's my Anime Evolution? Oh, no, I think I know what I gotta do now. I believe it was this one. I believe this is the one that I was trying to get back to. It was. Okay. Oh yeah, you can do skins and stuff. It's pretty cool. Not the actual character that's equipped. But it's a neat enough game. You got obelisks and stuff. You gotta get those by completing quests. I mean, it's a pretty simple game, but fun. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I mean, I can't just... I'm not good at editing, and I don't have a PC, because... Well, everything else has to come before that. It just kind of... It is what it is, you know? It's fine. As it is, I don't really get to upload anything all that often, so... It's just how it goes. Usually, like, when I'm off from work, I'm too exhausted. Mentally just fried. To the point of, I just don't have joy anymore. A lot of things that I do. Just burnt. Here we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yes. Going back because the silence is crazy. At any rate. Army. I'm officially part of it, which I'm very ecstatic for. Those who actually care about me, you know, they're happy. They're gonna miss me, a little saddened. Of course. I've never done this one before. Good God. I didn't have to do a whole lot, did I? Holy crap. Wow. Bruh. That's pretty crazy though. The first time that I cleared a dungeon, which was the easy one, of course, somebody just ran right through. I didn't even have to hit anything. Is standing. Good. Oh, look at that, I got something cool. Oh yeah, I think the high end is like 50. Okay. Good God. And just to fix, the last one's going to be even longer than that. Outstanding. This should be the last one. I should probably collect these, eh? Almost done, kind of. Alright. Sit down, sit down. Such spell I want to waste though. The funniest thing is, I already joined the group. That's probably the funniest part. Come on, man. I just don't have no luck with that. I'm just trying to upgrade past what I got right now. I don't even feel like it's that hard to do. Terrible, dude. Just terrible. Could even get Majin, really? Yeah, I know. You butthole. Oh. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. And that's okay. Oh, you're... Bro, it just keeps flirting with me. I don't like it. It's not fun. And a couple little ring-a-dings. I almost got it, but got something better. It just doesn't want me to do better. That's all there is to it. Nice. Nice. Do that one. Crafting. Outstanding. Oh, here we go, necklace. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, that's lame. Alright. Exchange shop. Stova. Nice. Got a little bit better there. Oh, exchange shop. I was hoping, they should let you just kind of go in whenever you want, honestly. Crazy. Oh, what was that? Dungeon, whatever thing. That's cool. Alright, leave. Soul societies. Nice. Going up a little bit. I might as well do it one time, you know? That's okay. Nice. Nice, got nothing. Okay. 2.3. That doesn't even make sense. How do you get... Okay. Whatever. Okay, but anyway, this is a game. This isn't a game that like I get too obsessive with. I just come back every day or so, and just complete some quests and have fun, and slowly get a little bit better. That's just kind of how it goes. So I did my quest today. That's not the one. Over here. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it on this end. Video for today. Not a little lot, but just been kind of explaining what's been going on a little bit, especially with the shenanigans in my workplace. Former workplace, thank God. Well, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. I know I haven't been very consistent with my uploading, and I apologize. Just, bro, adulting is for the birds, bro. Adulting is for the birds, and the snakes, and the crocodiles, and all that other crap. Even the bears. Adulting's for all that crap. Alright. Love you guys. Bye.